Hi, this is an awareness session on national level competition material selection 2024-25. See, the program has been conducted by myself, Dr. Rajendran, and Mr. A. Venugopal from ZF R&D Materials, and Mr. Koshi P. Joseph. He is a professor in SCMS College, Cochin. See, first let us see why we wanted to have this particular course, or what is the background of this. See, you can see the materials are everywhere. So you imagine a common morning routine. You arise from the bed, so which is made of wood or steel with cotton foam or mattress, and you would like to have a morning coffee, which will be from the steel tumblers or the ceramic mugs. So why do you choose the steel tumbler or ceramic mug? See, steel tumblers will retain the heat, but it will also not safe to handle when it is too hot, because the heat will get transferred to the steel. So that is the reason why you go in for the ceramic mugs, wherein it will be acting as an insulator, but the heat of the coffee will be retained in it. So we could see that in our daily life, from the morning till wherever we go, the material plays a major role. So even you have the cell phone, wherein you use the shattered resistant glass screens, and also you have the lithium ion battery powered smartphones. So materials play a major role in our day-to-day life. So we'll be discussing on material selection in engineering design. So for example, if you want to convert your idea into a product, then what will you do? So you need a material to fabricate it, but we have a wide variety of materials. How will you select the material for your product, and also the process which is required? So in this course, you will learn how to select the material as well as the process. So material selection is an important part of the engineering design process. The design engineers employ different approaches for material selection, like carrying out a class-based selection for design requirements and then narrowing down to one variation that suits the best design. So another approach to material selection is finalizing the manufacturing process first and then choosing a material that can comply with the selected process and also justify the design requirements. So this is the short background why we wanted to go in for the material selection. So next we'll be talking about the course. So the course provides a methodology for selecting the right material for a given application. So the material selection is an important part of the design and manufacture of components in any situation. So selection is based on the property requirement, and it is important, but it should also take into account the manufacturing and processing routes to be used. So talking about the first module or the topic, so we'll be talking about the design process and the role of materials in it. So we'll be covering the functional requirements of each component, which will be the major input to the material selection process. This directly lead to the property limits and material indices. So second, we'll be introducing the family of materials, basically the metal, polymer, ceramics, and hybrid, which is a composite, and also the properties necessary for their selection. The compilation of properties set out in a consistent way that makes it easy to use. So talking about the third topic, so we will be talking about the basic procedure for material selection, which establishes a link between material and function. Next, we'll be talking about how the material property chart work and what are the guiding selection and how it can be used for the material selection. We'll be able to read, interpret the chart fluently and to understand the meaning of design guidelines which will be used for the material selection. The next we'll be discussing about what is the learning objective. So the learning outcomes are based on taxonomy of knowledge and understanding as a basis. skills and abilities which is necessary for the practical use of knowledge and understanding, followed by acquired values and attitudes which enable the assessment and responsible use of these abilities. So combined with this suitable assessment, so this will be helpful in the context of accreditation. So in this course, you will learn to recognize the significance of material property in engineering design, understand how the properties of material impact the design and functionality of engineered product, effectively choose materials based on property chart. So you'll be able to develop the ability to identify and choose the most suitable material for specific application using material property chart. So in this course, you will develop knowledge and understanding, a comprehensive knowledge on material classification with insights into material structures and property. Regarding the skills and abilities, you will have a proficiency in reading, interpreting, and graphing the material property chart, and you'll be able to select the optimum material for the specific application. Regarding the value, you have the strong appreciation for the interplay between structure, property, and processing relation. So this course equips you with knowledge, skills, and attitudes which is necessary to classify the material, understand the structure and property, and make informed decisions about material selection for diverse application. So talking about the methodology, so we are following a different or a unique one. So before starting into that, you will be assessing your initial understanding and knowledge by means of a pre-test. Then you will be given a in-depth knowledge sharing through the theory, and if there are any practical uh, case studies or anything they're connected with the real life, that will be incorporated, and you'll be asked to solve the problem, so wherein we give the demonstration. Then some exercise problem will be given for you to practice so that you can reinforce the learning. And if it is an offline, we have some interactive activities for collaborative learning, some classroom activities. And finally, you have the post test, wherein we evaluate your progress and learning after each module. So this is the structure which we are following. So talking about the exercise which we are giving, so it depends on the content what we are dealing with. So some of the basic material property and simple solutions we'll be talking about. So basically, when you talk about the material selection, you talk about the functional requirement of design. So the design should have a certain load carrying capacity, ability to transfer the heat. So the main objective of the design will be to improve the durability or reduce the weight. We are talking about the lightweight concepts everywhere. Then you have the constraints of the design. So the dimensions are fixed and the material should not buckle under pressure, and it should not be able to withstand the shape and strength at high temperature. So we'll be trying to see the techniques for translation of the design requirements, what we have been discussing like, and also you'll be try to identify the material indices, and then using that how to screen the materials based on the constraint and then rank them based on the performance, and then you try to document it. So we'll be using the material property chart and the guidelines, the selection guidelines based on which you try to get the solution. So this is the short introduction on the course. So you get ready to have an exciting journey for the material selection, and we will dive into the course where we will explore the design process and vital role that materials play in shaping our world. So as we progress through the course, you will gain valuable insights into the art and science of material selection and how it contributes to creating an innovative and reliable engineering design. So you'll be able to select the right material for the right application. So you, for more details, you can just look into the brochures and then join the course. So thank you.